guys, and welcome back to Mel's Beauty Hangout. Today is a very long and overdue video that I have for you guys. And this hair stuff. This video is all about my 2017 Holy Grail products. Makeup, skincare, and hair care products. And these aren't just products that I'm like, oh, I like. These are products that I use all the time throughout 2017 and always reach for no matter what. And I mean, there's so many products. I was going through all my drawers and there's so many I want to choose, but these are truly the ones that I always reach for and I love so much. Also, I'm not the most organized person ever, so I can't find a couple things that I want to mention. So I'll have a little picture here for you guys so you can see what it looks like. It's somewhere. I think it might be in my purse, but I'm just kind of lazy to like go digging for it. If you guys are interested in seeing what my 2017 Holy Grail beauty products are, then go ahead and keep watching. So even though it's only January 22nd, I don't think it's too late to do 2017 beauty favorites, because they do the Oscars the end of February, and that's for movies in 2017, so we're not that late. So we're gonna first go off and we're gonna first start with our makeup products, because that is the absolute one that I had the most of. My cat was asleep when I stopped filming, and now she's like a wild animal. So the first item that I have is a makeup sponge. Actually, I have two of them, which are super dirty. This one is going to be the Japanesque sponge, beauty sponge. It's like 10 bucks. I love it so much. It's so incredibly soft and it blends out all my makeup perfectly. It's what I use to blend out my foundation today. And then this is the sponge I get from Amazon. I believe it's called Estetica or something like that. I'll put it right here. And this one is super inexpensive as well. And this is my second one I've gone through. And I'll probably be repurchasing another one. Those are my two favorite sponges of 2017 that I've used. So the next one is primers. And my two primers that I use the entire year that like I absolutely am obsessed with, I love so much. And I tried out a bunch of primers this year that I do like a lot of primers, but these are the two that always been reaching for and always love. Is the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For primer. This is a no filter mattifying primer and complexion perfector. Obviously I need like a new one. This has, I think I bought this, I think in springtime. So it's lasted a really long time. And then this is the Hangover by Too Faced, the Hangover RX primer that I definitely need a new one as well. And those two are definitely my favorites. They make your makeup look so flawless and make your makeup last all day. So I have four foundations that I absolutely loved in 2017. The first one is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. The stuff is amazing. The next one is CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. Stuff is awesome too. The next drugstore one is actually something that became my favorite towards the end of the year. So, oh well. I just have to get a different color of it, but I'm absolutely obsessed with this. This is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. This stuff is amazing. So good. And last but not least, my high-end foundation that I absolutely love too is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. It feels so lightweight on your face. And those are the four that they're definitely, bottles are pretty empty, minus Maybelline one, but I love them so much. I could always count on them to get the job done, and I know I could always trust it to make my foundation look good for any like event or anything that I had going on that I needed to have a trusty face for. This is concealer, and there's only two concealers to really talk about, and that's the Tarte Shape Tape and Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. These two work together really well. They both are, this one's full coverage, this one's medium to full, very lightweight. These two together are a dream come true. I've had repurchasing of them all year, and I definitely would recommend them 100%. I think they are fantastic concealers. And I have two powders two powders right here. This one is by MAC Cosmetics. This is the Patrick Star powder. And I know that this came out like in December, but I've been using it every single day, all day, every day. I haven't chosen anything else, and I love it so much. I mean, it made this foundation look so good when it did not look very good, and I just love it so much. So definitely a must. And then the last one is Peach Perfect by Too Faced. This was a really nice, or is a really nice powder. It's very finely milled, smells like peaches, and sets your makeup and keeps your makeup in place all day, and it just looks so beautiful. So the Peach Perfect by Too Faced. And for bronzer, I just have two bronzers to talk about, and that is of course Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Y'all know that this is a really good bronzer. It's so good. Blends out like a dream, smells so good. And then also my L'Oreal Glam Bronze Bronzer that I have on today. It just really gets the job done. It's a big pan too, so it's gonna last you a really long time. And these are my two standout bronzers for the year. I have two blushes. And the first one is the Tarte Blush Bazaar. And it looks like this. I've talked about this all the time, but this is now pretty much the only blush that I use because you get so many different colors in this compact, so I love it so much. And then also the LA Girl Just Blushing in Just Natural. This color is literally perfect, and it's super pigmented and less than $5. So definitely recommend that. Highlighters, I have 3. Which it was actually really hard to like go through and like just choose 3 highlighters because I love all my highlighters. The first one is definitely the Casey Holmes and Smashbox collaboration. Mine's super dirty, but this one is in the shade Pearl. So it's Smashbox Spotlight Palette. It has her initials on it. Okay, so after my camera has died now twice, let's get on with the video. So I think we're talking about highlighters. I actually have 4, not 3. And so I talked about the Casey Holmes Spotlight Palette. It is just absolutely stunning. I love it so much. The payoff is so good. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but I use this so much throughout the year. Definitely recommend it. My next highlighter is called Rodeo Drive by Ofra Cosmetics. This stuff is intense. I'm like, it's just absolutely intense. I think my lights are too bright for you guys to see it, but this is an amazing highlighter. I highly recommend it. This one is by MAC Cosmetics. This is in the shade Oh Darling. And this one I picked up totally on the whim from Ulta. We went to an Ulta event, one of my friends and I, when it opened in Chicago. So I picked up this MAC Oh Darling. I swatched it for the first time, and then ever since putting it on, it was just blinding. So those 3 are like individual highlighters that I love so much. Last but not least, which I don't think it's in stock anymore, so I was really glad I bought it. And it's really funny because when I wanted this next highlighter palette, I was like, you know, I don't need it. All makeup, right? We all don't need makeup, but we just want it. And so since I knew it was like limited edition and it kept going out of stock, I was like, I have to have it. I just kept telling myself I needed it. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero highlighting palette. This palette is a dream come true. I'm gonna just take it, even though I have a lot of highlighter on. I mean, I can just bathe myself in this highlighter. It's so good, so pigmented, so pretty on your skin, and there's so many different tones in here that it would look good on any skin type, or any skin tone. So I definitely recommend the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero palette. If it ever comes back in stock, do not hesitate, go and get it. I have 2 palettes. I actually I have so many eyeshadow palettes, it's like insane. But the two that I can think of that I used ever since they launched, and I use them all the time for my makeup, is the Jaclyn Hill palette. This palette you can honestly use for any look you want. You can do a creative look, you can do a casual look, you can do a simple look, you can do like more warm tones. We got some cool tones here, some shimmers, some colorful. We got all of our transition shades here. And I mean, you can honestly do anything with this. So this is definitely a staple in any makeup collection because there's so much you can do with just one palette. So definitely the Jaclyn Hill palette for sure. There's some damage to this palette already. And this, it's my Ray Ray palette, eyeshadow palette by BH Cosmetics. And this is what it looks like here. It's another palette that has an awesome mirror, but also has so many shades in here that are great for transition, that are great for like on the corner, also inner corner. Like these metallics are so pigmented and they're just so pretty. This one fell out, but whatever. And I haven't dipped too much into these shades right here. These highlighters are nice, but I just really like the eyeshadow for itself. So those two palettes are huge for me this year. The only really eyebrows, I know I had an eyebrow pencil that I loved, but I like cannot think of it right now, which is awful. But the one that's really sticking out to me right now that I've been using for the past couple of months is a Goof Proof brow pencil by Benefit. I just need to get a darker shade, but I love this pencil so much. It's so easy to fill in your brows on an everyday basis to make it look really natural. So I definitely really like this for my brows. And to set my brows, I've been using the 24-hour brow setter. I love this stuff so much because it makes your brows stay in place, but it doesn't look like there's like junk on it and stuff. Like it's not like crap on it, just like some other brow setting gels can do. And I also like it because it can comb up my hairs to look a little bit more fuller. And then for eyeliner, the only eyeliner that I've been obsessed with and that I trust and I love is the Lottie London AM2 PM liner. It's just a black liner and that's one swipe, which is insanely black, and I've used it on my lower lash line, but I use this mainly to do my tight lining. Anytime I wear lashes, I always tight line so that you can't see the skin on your eyelid, because then it doesn't really, your eyelashes don't really blend in. So that's why it's my favorite. And I don't really have a mascara that was my favorite. I have one, is by Essence, and it's a Lash Princess Effect or False Lash Effect. I'll put it right here. So I don't have this with me because I had purchased like a set of like 7 or 8 mascaras from Sephora. Like they're all like the travel size. I got it during Christmas time. And so I purchased that, so I have so many mascara to try that I don't want to keep buying mascara and then like never end up trying stuff and have it just dry out. So that is one that always stuck out to me this year that I would totally recommend. I think it's beautiful for your lashes. And yeah, I mean, I don't really have any other mascara that really stood out to me that I'm like, you need to get in your life. And then for a liquid lipstick, I definitely like, I'm gonna go based on formula, and there's only 2. Okay, so I'm gonna base my 2 liquid lipsticks based on formulas because I have a lot of colors in these formulas. So the first one is Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. I think they are super comfortable on your lips, not super drying, and I always sometimes will just put gloss on it to make it a little bit more lively. And my favorite color is Catherine by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is definitely a really pretty mauve pink. And then the next formula I absolutely love is ColourPop. I think they have some of the best, if not the best, liquid lipstick, lip glosses, you name it. And they're so affordable. If you have not yet tried ColourPop, I would highly recommend them. Eyeshadows, lip glosses, lippy sticks, anything that they have. Eyebrows, eyebrow pencils, anything, concealers. I have all of that and I love them so much, but their ultra matte lips and lip glosses are my absolute favorite. So definitely recommend them. But also Anastasia Beverly Hills is an awesome brand too for liquid lips. My favorite setting sprays is the MAC Fix Plus and the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Daily Defense Makeup Mist. I used to use this all the time before I'm doing my makeup, and now I use it after. It's a little intense of a spray, but it makes your face feel so hydrated and so nice. And I use a lot of powders, so it's really nice to have a setting spray that really like chills down the powder so you don't look like a cake face walking outside. And it also smells amazing as a really, really good price point. So the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Daily Defense Makeup Mist. And like I said, MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Everyone knows this. It's a really good one. I'm almost done. I have the hydrating one as well. So yeah, those are my makeup favorites from 2017. So let's just talk about skincare. I only got 3 things because I'm talking holy grail, use all the time. And definitely 2017, I tried so many different skincare items, and these are the ones that I absolutely fell in love with, and I think they work really well. I am missing one item, which is, I'll put right here. It's the Bath & Body Works toner. It's Oils for Life. I really need to buy a new one. I've been out of it for some time, and I have one that replaced it. But these two are my absolute favorite toners, and I'll explain why. So this is the Algenist Hydrating Essence Toner. And the Oils for Life, I believe, is an essence toner as well. And so basically, I never really believed in toners. I thought they were just very gimmicky and that they're not, you don't really need them. So I wanted something like that had more of like essence, so it's very like watery. I really like toners a lot now because when I go in and clean my face like in the shower or take off my makeup throughout the day, you may think that your makeup's off, but it's not. I'm really lazy and I don't wash my face every single day just because water gets everywhere and I just don't like it. I just don't, if I'm being totally real with you. And honestly, everything I've done in the past year has made my skin actually look a lot better. So it is what it is. I wash my face every time I go in the shower to wash my hair. I only wash my hair like a couple times a week. I do shower every day. Personal preference. Anywho, long story short, this is the Hydrating Essence Toner by Algenist with hyaluronic acid, and this stuff is just absolutely phenomenal. That is why I use toners. And then so next is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. So the reason why I said I don't wash my face every day is because I use this almost every day with my Clinique. And this actually says removes makeup, cleans and purifies pores. So it says it's cleaning your face. So I don't want to do too much cleaning, you know? So besides the Garnier, I really like taking off my makeup with the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. But it looks like this. I don't know if you can see the dents I've made. And it's, you just take it, warm it up a little bit in your hands, or don't, it doesn't really matter. I've done it both ways. And then you just rub it all over. You can get it, put it on your eyes, but just be careful. Just because if it gets in it, it's like, it makes you really blurry. And it's not the most pleasant feeling, but this stuff, these two, are the only way I take off my makeup. I don't take it off any other way because I think those are the best, most effective way for me. That leads me to a moisturizer. This is the Believe the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. Everyone loves the Aqua Bomb. I tried it in store and I was like, I don't see what's so great about the Aqua Bomb. Maybe if you have really dry skin. I think it's for oily skin. I think if you have really oily skin, you might like it because it really like sucks it all up. I think, if I remember that right. Anywho, so I was like, I don't really want something that's just gonna like soak up right away. I want something that actually feels moisturizing. And so I'm pretty much almost done with this tube. You probably can't see it, but this stuff moisturizes your skin and it feels so plump. It smells so good. I love Leaf. I love their products. I think they're made so well, and I just love it so much. This is definitely one of my top moisturizers. I love, and I use a bunch, but this is definitely a standout product to me. So the Belief, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. In the shower for your body, I have been loving the scrub. It's the Sea Greens Body Scrub by H2O. It says exfoliates and hydrates with a lush botanical scent. And seriously, it smells so good. I use this probably once a week on my entire body. Really just mainly for my legs and for my ankles, because I wear pants to work that kind of show my ankles. So they kind of get really dry, and I just have really dry skin. So this stuff is amazing to exfoliate. It's also really good to exfoliate if you're ever going to self-tan. Highly recommend it. I picked this up on a whim, and this is actually one of the best exfoliants I've ever used. And I really think it gets the job done while also moisturizing your skin at the same time. Some of those other exfoliants where I feel like you just exfoliate, then it's like, okay, there's no barrier there. It's just like, it doesn't moisturize. So definitely recommend this. My last skincare product is my Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. This stuff, I've gone through the whole big bottle, so I only have this little one left, so I buy a new one. This stuff exfoliates the crap out of your face. Like, I only use it in my T-zone area. This is the only place, and up here and on my chin. And you will see a dramatic difference when you get out of the shower, because it just really, oh my gosh, it exfoliates so well. And I've seen the most dramatic difference in my skin by using this. And I only use it probably once, maybe twice a week, depending on how much makeup I'm wearing and if I really need a really deep cleanse. So this stuff is incredible as well. Can't believe I forgot that. It's like sitting right here. So my first hair care product is Moroccan oil. Moroccan oil is a lifesaver. I've gone through 2 bottles already, and my third one is somewhere around here. But I only use it for my ends the most, and whatever I have left over my hands, I kind of like just like go through my hair. I really think that's helped my hair grow, but also stay healthy towards my ends, and just really has brought down the frizz. But I just really think it makes a bigger difference in my hair and definitely my ends. So Moroccan oil for the win. You definitely gotta try it if you haven't. I mean, I've tried it forever, so definitely a holy grail I used an entire year. I have 2 more products to talk about, and then we're done. I don't know how long this video is. It's probably really long. So my last but not least, so my second and last product that's my favorite has got to be this blessing. This is the IGK Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm. So I got a sample of this in my Sephora play box in October, and I was going away. I can't remember where I was going away for, and I was like, oh, I'll just bring this. I don't know what it's for, whatever. Put a little bit in my hair after it was wet, styled it, and I was like, oh, my hair is like really soft, like not as frizzy. This is nice. And then after I curled it, then I put it a little, like little tiny bit in my hair and went through my curls, and I was sold. It makes your hair, like, you don't want to use a lot of product. Don't use a lot, but just like a dime-sized amount, run it through your hands, and then you just go over like your curls. I probably wouldn't I haven't ever used it on straight hair, but I just run over my curls, and honestly, after day 3, they look brand new. The curls look so good. It just helps really bring like life back into your hair, and it looks really hydrating. So I use it both on wet and dry hair. And this is the big ball I got for Christmas, and so I've been absolutely loving it. It is a huge holy grail for me. I love it. I just love it so much. So this is the high-end fragrance that I purchased myself, and look how much I've been using. I love it so much. It smells so amazing. I can't wait to get Gucci Bloom, hopefully for my birthday. Wink wink, Phil. Gucci and Bloom. And also someday if I'm ever rich, I'm going to buy myself the Louis Vuitton perfume and I can't remember how to say it. It starts with the M. But those are my 3 favorite perfumes I think I've ever smelled in my life. And I got 1, so I got 2 more to get, and then my collection will be forever complete, right?
Yeah, someone has a birthday coming up. 1 more month.
Woo! Less than a month now. Guys, so that is my 2017 Beauty Holy Grail favorites. I know you were here for a long time. If you made it to the end, give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve it. It's been a minute. So, I'm just gonna keep this ending very short. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys end up liking any of these products or have used these products and use it in your daily life, let me know in the comments below. Give this video a big thumbs up. I've been filming for like 5 hours, so I'm like going crazy. But give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy hanging out with me. And I hope to see you guys in my next video.